Felder and Silverman first proposed their learning styles in 1988. Determining the learner style. The measurement or assessment for the Index of Learning Styles was not readily available until 1996. However, in the original work, or the original article, Felder and Silverman proposed 5 questions that could aid in determining the preferred learning style. What type of information does the student prefer? Do they want sensory, which is more external, or do they want more of the intuitive way of looking things, which is more possibilities? Second, through which sensory channel is external information perceived? That means, is it coming in from a visual way with those diagrams and those demonstrations, or more through the auditory or verbal way, which is words and sounds? Third, we're going to look at which organization of information is the student most comfortable with, an inductive way where facts and affirmations are given, or is it going to be more deductive where principles are relied upon? Fourth, how does the student prefer to process information? Actively through engagement with their environment or reflectively, which is going to be more through introspection? And lastly, how does the student progress toward understanding in continual steps, a step by step manner, sequentially, or in big jumps, holistically or globally? The full 44 question inventory can be accessed online. Here is the web address for the Index of Learning Styles questionnaire. Despite the accessibility of this inventory, there seems to be little data to ensure the validity and reliability of this measurement tool. Determining the teaching style. Additional questions were developed by Felder and Silverman to determine the preferred teaching styles. The accessibility to this information was to help educators to match their teaching style to a needed learning style. When teaching, ask yourself, what type of information is emphasized by the instructor? A concrete information, which is factual, or an abstract information, which is more theoretical? Second, what mode of presentation is really stressed? Visual, which is going to be diagrams and pictures, or verbal, which is going to be more readings and lectures? Third, how is the presentation organized? Is it organized in a way that really is going to lead to the principles? Fourth, what mode of student participation is really going to be facilitated by this presentation? Are you going to be able to look at it and say it's an active participation or more of a passive participation? And lastly, what type of perspective is being used or provided for the information? Is it sequential, meaning step by step, or is it more global, which is more looking at the context and the relevance? Although Felder and Silverman included questions within each of these 5 questions for both learner and teaching styles on the inductive and deductive ideas, recall that these principles were taken from the Index of Learning Styles in 2002. They are no longer applicable at this time.